And with
Yeah, you
that,
thought this was a C region, more like the ZvZ region.
yeah, boy. And with that, I
Hey,
will leave you two with the cast.
What?
yeah, I can observe. But yeah, we do
I'll
have
observe.
mostly Zerg players, it seems, tonight. Believe it's 3 Protest players, if I'm not mistaken, potentially 2 and 1 Terran player. So yeah, this is something that we're a little bit familiar with. And also a player that we're pretty familiar with.
Yeah.
And out of my head
GogojOey
right
is
now.
one of my favorite players in this tournament.
Yeah, you love to see him coming around. And speaking of love to see him, here we are on Pills of Gold. LE, holding up the rest of the current map pool, also LE. We're in the top right-hand corner map, starting all the way in the top right-hand corner. The red Zerg player, he is going to be coming down from the land of Hong Kong. He has evolved. He's like a Pokemon. He's been leveling up and getting his evolutions in, representing himself at the moment as he is currently teamless. He is GogojOey.
And on the bottom left corner of the map, that is Pillars of Gold LE, we have the blue Zerg player, the Australian Zerg player, the still up and coming Zerg player. Presenting Downfall Gaming and Brisbane, we have Oreo.
He's up and coming, and he's on downfall.
Good point. Good point, Yaku. You get that.
Yeah. That's how it usually plans out, and normally I would say that GogojOey is more of a familiar face here. I mean, he's played a lot in these GPOs, but I mean, we have noticed in the past couple of weeks, he has been really switching up how he plays quite a bit. Part of me wants to say that that's specifically just to get to Mika, you know, his great nemesis. He was just trying to figure out ways to counter him, but I do kind of feel like it's been, you know, we can see elements of it when he plays against other opponents, right?
Yeah, like GogojOey has been like becoming a really versatile player, I want to say, because like I feel like in the past he was mostly known for being an aggressive Zerg, but now he has more to show, definitely.
Without a doubt, and that just makes me a little more curious as to how this series is going to play out. Oreo, I think he still is playing a little bit with the assumption that GogojOey is going to be that aggressive GogojOey, as he did try to get a spine crawler early on. That said, could just be a misclick. That's a very early Evo chamber.
That is an Evo chamber. Is Oreo getting aggressive now? Is that what I'm seeing?
This is how times have changed, hasn't it?
Or is he going Carapace?
It's possible, but nope, it is going to be melee. And that's a lot of... Okay, not that many links coming out right now. It's only the standard 6, but yeah, a lot more going to be following that. It's so important that GogojOey kept this ling alive, and there's no queen over here. He's pulling some of these drones. And GogojOey, he's thinking, this is suspicious. Yeah, he did see the Evo chamber. He saw it's researching. But does he know?
Straight to roaches.
Yeah, that's kind of questionable. I feel like GogojOey had this plan in mind when he started the series, so he's just going to continue it on. But I mean, +1 melee. Oh, actually, no, he completely switched it around to Carapace. He's being defensive now.
Yeah. Like I mean, his cover has been, you know, blown. But yeah, like I feel like it's a bit bold to, like, as a reaction to the to +1 attack to put the roach warren down, but he has a wall, so like he would be safe, I assume. But it's a bit risky, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's hoping that worst case scenario he'll have enough energy on those queens, get some transfuses in, and you know, as he said, he does have that wall going up. Oreo, meanwhile, he is Batman. He plans for everything. Cover got blown with the melee. He's just gonna play it out a little bit more defensively. He is probably working with the assumption that GogojOey is really scared right now, and that's the correct assumption to make. GogojOey's still on his 2 bases, as he said, just walling off here. Oreo gonna take absolute most advantage he can of that. That's a bit of a quicker 3rd base up.
Yeah, this actually that's a thing. GogojOey, I feel like GogojOey. I don't want to say he's been known, but like he used to take really fast third bases. Like third base was just his thing, and now he doesn't take any. He's just going straight to base roach. Oh, there's a
Yeah, he
drone.
definitely wants to though. So he's gonna try. It's only 2 roaches at the moment, but Oreo doesn't even go for the roaches. Very quick pull here onto the not Evo Chamber, refinery. Refinery? No, extractor. I guess it is kind of a refinery, dessert refinery, if you will. From GogojOey, will be keeping that drone alive. Does get his third base without too much of a delay, but it's still really lagging behind the base of Oreo.
What is going well for GogojOey though is that his upgrades should be a little bit faster, but it all depends on when he attacks, because Oreo isn't actually that far behind.
Yeah, honestly, I was kind of expecting Oreo to go a little bit more greedy here, but I guess in the back of his mind, he is thinking, I know what region I'm on. I know that if I show a little bit of weakness, even for a second, my opponent's gonna just exploit that as hard as he can. That's tunneling claws that GogojOey's going for. This is some advanced roach we're getting.
Yeah, but he has to be careful to not lose his whole army right now. That would be too good.
Yeah, I honestly don't know who this concave favors right now, but GogojOey is forced to retreat, so I guess I favor Oreo in the end. He did also have that Carapace. GogojOey's not quite finished yet, and I mean, on the defense, Carapace way more valuable than range attack. But now GogojOey's gonna, yeah, but now GogojOey will get that Carapace upgrade, and you know, gonna be getting his +2 range on the way as well. Guess he's just waiting for that Tunnel Claws and his Burrow though.
Yeah, I wonder if Oreo is suspecting. I don't think he saw the roach when searching again. It's hard to say, but oh, it's an attack coming, but GogojOey should have enough with the defender's advantage.
Yeah, I like how he split up his army over here with his roaches. Covering both fronts, but not too far apart. They can just, you know, collapse onto where he needs to defend. Tunnel Claws did finish up right now for GogojOey, but I doubt he wants to reveal it. So there we go. A little bit out from Oreo's vision.
Split them. Split them.
He's about to.
Yes.
And Oreo is aware. He's trying to go for it, but as you said, he's already split up his tunnel roaches. So even though two of these forces will be dealt with, there's at least one that's gonna go unhindered. I say that, but
yeah, they took the. I mean, Queen is still something, right?
Yeah, it's definitely better than nothing. And the rest of the they do, and they're gonna be able to do quite a little bit of chaos there in that main base. Meanwhile, the rest of the roaches from GogojOey start to come in, but such a substandard position for him, completely sandwiched by the rest of the roaches of Oreo, and forced to retreat. Oreo assumed he dealt with the roaches.
You can see it. It's just like, yeah, nah.
It's one roach. I'll let the queen deal with it, you know?
Yeah, but like, the split was nice, but I'm not sure if it got enough damage, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm definitely sure that GogojOey didn't want to lose all those roaches for nothing. To be fair, he is sort of splitting the attention right now of Oreo, but yeah, I'm not too sure if it's going to be enough. Every time he burrows, he's trying to get away from here. But Oreo's just 10 steps ahead.
Yeah, and like, he doesn't get too much damage, and like, every roach he loses is one less roach he's gonna have in the fight, and Oreo is just like banking up more and more supply.
He really is. Doesn't even want to attack the drone line. It's just like, nope, I'm safe here. Don't hurt me. I'm safe.
Just chilling.
I don't want a part of this.
I didn't sign up for this. Take me home.
Mommy, pick me up.
Oh my lord, take me home. Don't leave me.
Drop me in. Oh no, take me in, drop me out. Yeah, now gonna be the case over here. Ooh, GogojOey pulling back the main army of Oreo for a second, but only a single second. Oreo committed to this. His +2 range is gonna finish up soon. He's gonna be even when it comes to the upgrades and pretty well ahead on the army supply. Again, GogojOey not making the most effective use right now of his roaches, but I mean, he does still have the defender's advantage. And this is a much better concave for him.
But GogojOey only has one Ravager, and it's so low as well.
Yeah, this is a much better concave for GogojOey, I would say, though. Oreo being forced to retreat, but he needs to be careful not to overextend. GogojOey does. It's pretty soon, Oreo can just absolutely turn around with a superior supply. And then the concave from GogojOey ain't gonna mean much.
I mean, there's one thing is the defender's advantage, but another is that, like, Oreo split his army to do the roaches in his main bases, so he has leftovers at home.
Yeah, and this is not looking too great right now for GogojOey, trying to retreat, but yeah, when both players are on Galactic Constitution, not working too well. Plus 2 Carapace did finish up for GogojOey, though. So he has a lot more staying power, trying to reinforce, but he knows that he can't quite break that defense advantage. He needs to regroup and pull his forces together back at home. No detection on these couple of roaches.
Nice dodge.
And this is just going to cause a little more chaos right now for Oreo. Okay, Oreo trying to push in, but again, he's only pushing in with half his army. This is completely fine for GogojOey to deal with.
Yeah, and in the meantime, he has the time to take a 4th base while dealing even more damage to the drones in the main.
Yeah, I think GogojOey wanted to win with the time in here, but he may just win a war of attrition right now.
Possibly.
Or he's just completely getting pulled back every single time. He does not have Pneumatized Carapace, does he?
No. Oh, wait.
So Overseers are a little bit slow.
Neither of them has.
Well, that kind of explains that. This is why GogojOey is able to escape with his Tunneling Claws, just juke and pass the Overseers before they can really catch up with the Roaches.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just the speed, but like just the movement of GogojOey is pretty neat. He's really juking those Roaches.
I don't even want to call it hiding in plain sight. He's just like running right in front of him, which is, you know, that sort of part right between your eyes, that sort of tip of your nose that you can't see, something like that. I feel like that's how GogojOey's evading the Overseers.
Oreo is trying to squeeze himself in between the bases. Like he sent a small army to attack the 4th base. Oh, GogojOey split to defend it. I'm not sure if there's enough now.
Not the most efficient one, but funnily enough, splitting his army like that also meant that he got a nice little flanking position.
Yeah. That was good. He was back in time. He dealt with the Roaches, he was back.
And now it's just a constant bombardment of biles and whatnot. I feel like GogojOey's GogojOey is slightly taking the better end of the biles. We'll see how long that really lasts. GogojOey, now that his economy has been completely untouched, I mean, he's on 56 workers, which is not the best count in the world, but it's definitely good enough right now for a Zerg player who just wants to, you know, completely end the game and make nothing but Roach v Roach. GogojOey's maxed out.
I'm shaking my head. Every time I see the Roaches go under Oreo's army, I'm just shaking my head.
We're digging under them! Where's the radar say? Never see anything.
Oh my,
Until
this is a big Grand Platypus.
Late. Yeah, absolutely massive. Pulling every single Roach of Oreo back. And meanwhile, GogojOey making use of this time, trying to get a better position with his main army. He's pushing very far deep to the other side of the map. And just trying to back Oreo into a corner right now.
Yeah, he's taking the fight to the east side of the map instead. He has to be careful about all these biles.
He very much does, but he's always able to take the better end. That was some very nice biles coming out from GogojOey. Forces the concave once again, but he doesn't quite want to go into every single Roach of Oreo right now. Their supplies are close to even when it comes to army supply.
Yeah, GogojOey is done with this Roach thing. He's just going to Spire. It's like, come on.
If I couldn't win from the underground, I'm gonna win from the over sky. Something like that.
I mean, why not? Why not? It may just work with the number of Roaches Oreo has, but might as well.
Yeah. And right now, Oreo, he's got one plane of one dimension, right? He's above ground. GogojOey currently on 2. Now he's trying to go for 3.
You know what I think GogojOey is planning? He's gonna keep splitting the burrowed Roaches to distract Oreo, and in the meantime, the Mutas are gonna come.
And then the Mutas, they're gonna clean up so well. I mean, GogojOey can't really get too many Mutas out right now. He is maxed out on Roach Ravager, but they can do enough to really just harass Oreo's rather mineral lines even harder than he already has.
Yeah, but because the biggest problem of going Muta is that the roaches just don't care and they're just gonna walk over his bases. But if he can distract Oreo enough, it may just work.
Just about. Those some nice little battles from GogojOey once again, and now he's starting to clean up these really low health roaches. Oreo trying to come in with a bit of flank, but it is not going to be enough. GG is called before we even see a Muta come out. Kuro, that's twice in this tournament that I've been teased and denied.
You're not getting the Muta.
I want the Muta.
GG!
GG has been called. And it was game number 1, GogojOey taking that. Now it's Oreo's map pick. What do you think coming out from our Brisbane Zerg player, Kuro?
I think he's gonna try to be aggressive again, and then GogojOey is gonna scout it again.
And then they're gonna go into Roach v Roach again.
No, then he's gonna go into Mutas instead. Calling Muta.
Here's hoping. Fingers crossed. Definitely very crossed. And I'm just noticing the statistic now. I mean, we know Oreo as being one of the fastest players when it comes to his APM. GogojOey just about matching that. Literally just 1 APM lower this game.
So why did someone redeem another crew, please?
You know.
Why? Why
you
do
know.
you do this to me?
Shout out to Chaos Born Serenity in the chat for redeeming the 2nd crew please in a row. That does mean the crew will be sticking around for game number 2.
Aha!
God damn it,
If this
chat.
goes to the ace match, we have 1 more crew please and we'll have a full-on series.
Shaking my head.
SMH. My head. So we're going to be continuing this on to Lightshade. LE. As Light currently is, resting a little bit in the shade. Resting that throat in the shade.
Yes, as a bit of an update that I just did, Dash did 2-0 Uriel and is currently going up against Miyamaika.
Ooh. Nice little ZVP we'll have going on over there. Fortunately, we won't particularly be casting that. However, if you would like to know what goes on, we do have a sub goal now. We are in fact looking to get to those 70 subs by the end of the month. And if that happens, I will ask Light if he is interested in producing a ska album.
What?
Ska.
Skra!
Pick it up, pick it up,
That's not ska.
pick it up, pick it up. And some trumpets in there. Some steel drums. It's going to be great. And speaking of great, we are now here on Lightshade. LE. Yes, Light is currently resting his throat under the shade of a... what would it be for the throat? I guess under the shade of the neck? Question mark? I mean, I guess you can wear a hat and then it technically covers... Because, a hat would cover the face, but it could also cover the hat. Or not the hat. The hat doesn't cover the hat. That covers the throat.
I mean, you can wear 2 hats.
Left hand. Good. That's the future. Left hand corner of the map, spawning all the way in the top left hand corner of Lightshade. LE. He is coming down from the land of Hong Kong. He is the lighthouse on the island, if you will. He is going to be representing himself as currently teamless, the 2nd winningest Grand Platypus Open champion. Did I say Grand Platypus? I meant Grand Platypus Open champion. He is GogojOey.
And on the bottom right side of the map, this is the map Lightshade LE. We have the Red Zerg player representing Brisbane, Australia, and Downfall Gaming. We have Oreo. One day we're gonna cast Oreo versus Milk and Cookies.
And
One
that
day.
day is not going to come soon. Unfortunately, Milk is
I'm gonna
busy
make it
playing the
happen.
Batman game. Or one
I'm
of the
gonna
Batman
make it happen.
games.
You watch.
Here's open. Shaking my head.
Or
We
they
need-
should play 2v2s.
They should! Or Archon, then I'll mesh the names together. Oreo and cookies.
Milk Oreo.
Milk Oreo! That's what we need.
Yeah, cause I don't know if you know, if you play Archon, like it takes the first 4 letters of your name, so it would be Milk Oreo.
And it would take
Well,
like
Oreo
some of the letters. I didn't know which ones it would take.
I think
Light
it's
is
first
telling
4.
us. Light is telling first 4 of each. Yeah, it would be Milk Oreo. Light is telling us that they'd be the creamy couple. Question mark?
He's gonna be so upset.
Big sound knows.
Saldo for
in the
the
chat
for the
right now.
record,
I
I
will
never put that on the sub
Light.
goal.
I will ask Light if he would do it. Is the thing when we hit 70 subs. I'm
Yeah,
not
at
sure if we will.
At 70, Yaku will ask and Light will say no.
And then it's just gonna be 20 minutes of me scatting.
Hold on.
There's gonna be 20 minutes of me going.
Could we really do more than one song doing that? Did we have that much material? Do we really?
Yeah.
You could do more than one song. Would it be good?
Bilingual bush.
Let's look at that. We don't have a roach warren on GogojOey's side.
That we do not. Oreo going for his, I don't really want to call his bread and butter. It is what we saw from him in his games against Ender. Seems like he does like to go for this roach warren, but GogojOey not looking to meet that.
Yeah, and both of them are just making more and more leagues, actually.
This
What is this?
They're both mashing bodies against each other in that choke point.
Oh boy.
Let's go! Eventually one of them will trample the other.
Yeah, one of them will win, eventually.
Yeah,
He's
love to
awake.
I just would like to imagine that scenario where there is a choke point and it's literally one Ling can only fight another Ling at a time. I guess it's more common in PvP, you have one zealot versus one zealot.
Is Oreo gonna go full Miyamaika? We're gonna find out in the next episode.
Grand Platypus Open. These banelings unfortunately sniped here by the roaches, but does put them in a bit of a compromised position. The lings of GogojOey immediately surrounding them. And these
the
banelings
snipe of the
from
banelings were pretty good.
Yeah, GogojOey has been able to consistently get them with both roach and lings.
Yeah, with roaches, with lings. I think the queens helped too, but hard to say. But yeah, those are pretty snipes. I don't think they really got much at all.
They definitely did not. I think the best thing that those banelings really did was soften up a couple of roaches and allow the lings of GogojOey to clean them up a little bit quicker, but ultimately force a retreat. And this is a massive counter harass Oreo setting up right by that third base of GogojOey. He doesn't see it just yet, but if he does, he can go for it. Goro, he can go for it.
I mean, there are no drones at the third, and as I say that, like he moves out, he will not have any defense. I think he left the banelings there. Yeah, the banelings are there.
Oh, but
fine.
they're at a natural base right now, Kuro. The creep doesn't connect them yet. The creep isn't connected yet.
It's fine. Maybe. Oh, and Oreo going
It's
for
open.
a banning nest as well. They're both going back to Lingbane.
Okay, Oreo, a bit of a chameleon here. Will like to match what his opponent's doing, which is why I'm a little hopeful that he's gonna go into Aspire pretty soon. That's a +1 melee GogojOey's getting. And when you go for +1 melee, Kuro, you can stick with the Lingbane phase until you go for Hive, or I think more commonly, it's Lingbane. Lingbane, Kuro.
I mean, very well, maybe.
Right?
I mean, what else would you go
There
for?
should be.
Of Lingbane with upgrades. Also, this is a lot of things.
I
Oh
could
my
go
god,
straight
Oreo has
to
a lot of
Lingbane,
things.
That is definitely a lot of them. And GogojOey looking to meet them 22 on that production tab for a second.
Yeah, Oreo is at 50 right now.
And only on 23 workers at the moment. Oreo is very, very far all in. That is very much why he went for the aggressive or the third base. Not quite enough roaches here, I would say, for GogojOey to have, or for Oreo rather, to have a buffer of purely roaches. But his banelings are getting sniped. He does take out the banelings of Oreo, but is that quite going to be enough? I mean, he has lings. Not sure if he has quite enough. And I think you were right here, Kuro. You said that Oreo is going to be the aggressor this game.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, Oreo seems like he wants to be aggressive, it just doesn't always work out.
Yeah, the defense advantage really worked in the GogojOey's favor. His +1 helping him so much. The lings of Oreo, he's got a lot of them, but they do get surrounded and they very quickly get destroyed by the Lingbane of GogojOey. GG is called, and GogojOey takes a series.
GG!
Oh, I started to press the button. Because I did press the button, it's just for some reason that my volume was low. And there we have it. GG is called. What do you think of that series, Kuro? We specifically called you in.
Oh, pretty good. I'm all about Lingbane, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, I am a much bigger fan of Lingbane than Roach v Roach, but I will say that Roach v Roach game in game number 1, not your typical Roach war.
I will say though, when I saw those two armies of banelings just walking into each other, I was like, this is gonna be like a baneling nuke.
This destroys everything in the surrounding area. Yeah. It's like a ghost calling a nuke down on itself. Except also the rest of the Marines went to meet with the ghosts.